Boom, Champions League fever is back, and we've got the biggest upsets and the most stunning goals. Get ready for a wild ride as we dive into the heart of the action, bringing you the stories that are shaking up the football world. First up, Arsenal's incredible performance against Bayer Leverkusen is silencing all the critics, showcasing a level of attacking brilliance we haven't seen all season. Then, we break down exactly how Mikel Arteta's Gunners demonstrated their beautiful football, proving the Champions League trophy is within their grasp. Were they really playing with the artistry needed to go all the way? We've got the exclusive player ratings from that massive Arsenal victory, dissecting who shone and who stumbled as the Gunners cruised into the last 8. Plus, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of Bayer Leverkusen's elimination, looking at where it all went wrong for Die Work Self. Finally, we'll recap the defining moments and key takeaways from all our top stories. You won't want to miss this episode. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Arsenal's Champions League quarterfinal berth, a masterclass in attacking brilliance. Forget the noise, Arsenal just delivered their most electrifying attacking display of the season, cruising into the Champions League quarterfinals and leaving critics in their dust. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Against Bayer Leverkusen, the Gunners showcased a new level of offensive prowess, proving they are far more than just a solid defense or a set-piece threat. The numbers don't lie. Arsenal unleashed a season-high 12 shots on target, a testament to their relentless pressure. Even more remarkable, it was only the second time in Champions League knockout history they've netted 2 goals from outside the box. Eberechi Eze's stunning volley and Declan Rice's powerful strike from distance were not just goals, they were artistic expressions of a team hitting its stride. The emergence of Eze as a creative force, coupled with the return of Martin Odegaard, signals that Arsenal's attacking pieces are finally clicking into place, building unstoppable momentum. Fans and analysts alike are buzzing, with many pointing to this dominant performance as proof that Arsenal is a genuine contender. The team's ability to create chances and finish them decisively has ignited hopes for a memorable season, with many now believing the Champions League trophy is within reach. The upcoming tie against Sporting Lisbon looks winnable, setting the stage for a true test of their mettle in the later rounds. But was this a flash in the pan, or the dawn of a new era for Arsenal's attacking might? And what about the other side of that Leverkusen clash? Arteta's Arsenal, beautiful football and Champions League dreams. The Emirates Stadium was electric, buzzing with an almost palpable hope as Arsenal faced Bayer Leverkusen with a place in the Champions League quarterfinals on the line. This wasn't just about advancing, it was about dispelling the notion that Arsenal's football lacks beauty and flair. From the opening whistle, Mikel Arteta's side played with a verve and intelligence that deconstructed any doubts. Eberechi Eze set the tone with a moment of individual brilliance, a half-volley from outside the box that sent the crowd into raptures. But the artistry didn't stop there. Wonderful interplay between Bukayo Saka and Leandro Trossard, combined with the commanding presence of Martin Zubimendi and the revitalized connection between Ben White and Saka, showcased a fluid, dynamic attack. Declan Rice then sealed the victory with a stunning bending effort, a goal worthy of a player who is fast becoming one of the country's most outstanding footballers. The performance has sent ripples of excitement through the fanbase, with many believing this Arsenal team has the quality and the confidence to go all the way in the Champions League. The victory also provides a massive confidence boost ahead of their Carabao Cup final clash against Manchester City, fueling dreams of silverware on multiple fronts. While Arsenal celebrated a triumphant night, the focus now shifts to the individual performances that define the match. Who stepped up for the Gunners, and where did Leverkusen fall short? Arsenal's quarterfinal bound, player ratings and Leverkusen's exit. Arsenal secured their spot in the Champions League quarterfinals with a commanding 2-0 victory over Bayer Leverkusen, sealing a 3-1 aggregate win. Manager Mikel Arteta fielded a strong side, integrating key players like Victor Gyökeres and Leandro Trossard, while Kai Havertz and Max Daumann were poised on the bench. The match kicked off with immediate chances, Trossard narrowly denied by a brilliant save from Leverkusen keeper Janis Blaswich. Blaswich continued his heroics, thwarting attempts from Trossard, Declan Rice, and Bukayo Saka throughout the first half. However, the deadlock was finally broken just after the half-hour mark when Eberechi Eze unleashed an unbelievable volley from outside the box, finding the top corner to give Arsenal the lead. The second half saw Declan Rice double the advantage with a well-placed low strike after collecting a loose ball, putting the Gunners firmly in control. Kai Havertz thought he'd added a third, but VAR disallowed the goal due to a handball. Player ratings highlight a strong team performance. David Raya, 7.5, was solid in goal, Ben White, 7, performed well at right back, and William Saliba, 7.5, and Gabriel Magalhaes, 7.5, were dominant at center back. Piero Hincapié, 7, impressed at left back, while Martin Zubimendi, 7, controlled the midfield. Declan Rice, 8.5, was outstanding, scoring the second goal and delivering dangerous set pieces. Eberechi Eze, 8, was the architect of the opener, and Bukayo Saka, 7, and Victor Gyökeres, 7, consistently threatened. Leandro Trossard, 7, was unlucky not to score but assisted Eze opener. For Bayer Leverkusen, the aggregate defeat means their Champions League journey ends here. Despite a spirited effort in the first leg, they couldn't overcome Arsenal's dominance in the return fixture. The team's attacking output was limited, with Christian Coffin often isolated. While Leverkusen still has domestic ambitions in the DFB Pokal, this Champions League exit marks a disappointing end to their European campaign. But how did Leverkusen's key players fare in this decisive second leg? And what are the stats that tell the full story of their elimination? Leverkusen's Champions League exit, a tale of two halves. Following a hard-fought 1-1 draw in the first leg, Arsenal and Bayer Leverkusen met for the decisive second leg in North London. While Arsenal dominated possession for much of the first half, Leverkusen's goalkeeper Janis Blaswich put on a heroic performance, making save after save to keep the score level. Just when it seemed like it would take something truly special to beat Blaswich, Eberechi Eze delivered. His spectacular outside-of-the-box volley found the back of the net, giving Arsenal a 1-0 lead and a 2-1 aggregate advantage. The second half followed a similar pattern, with Arsenal extending their lead through another long-range effort, this time from Declan Rice, making it 2-0 on the night. Overall, it was a disappointing performance from Bayer Leverkusen. After showing promise in the first leg, Die Workself were off the pace in London. Their attack was largely ineffective, registering only 7 shots with just 1 on target. Christian Coffin found himself isolated for large parts of the game, a recurring issue from the first leg. Despite reaching the DFB Pokal semifinals and still chasing a Champions League spot domestically, their European dream has ended. Player ratings for Leverkusen were generally low. Janis Blaswich, 7, was arguably the standout performer, making an impressive 10 saves to keep Arsenal at bay in the first half. However, other players like Edmund Tapsoba, 5, and Robert Andrich, 5, struggled to make an impact. The team's collective performance simply wasn't enough to overcome a determined Arsenal side. So, Arsenal advances, but what were the key moments and takeaways from this crucial Champions League clash? What a show! Arsenal's attacking brilliance silenced critics against Bayer Leverkusen, proving they're serious Champions League contenders. We broke down every goal, every save, and every crucial player rating. Don't miss out on more exclusive sports insights. Like this video, subscribe to news, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for even more action. We'll see you next time.